What do you think about when you think about media? Do you think about these guys?
UK military intervention seems unlikely. Why are we doing this?
Or these guys?
Dabs are basically a really newfangled form of hash.
How about these guys?
The people that know me the best, the people of New York, when they give us this kind of a vote, and it's just incredible. And I guess...
What if I told you media, with the advent of the internet and mass communication, wasn't as simple as such a thing? And what if I told you media could be something as simple as a photo of you smiling on Facebook? And this idea starts with a man named Vilhem Flusser, who developed a rather impressive 5-step model that suggested that before recorded history, events did not happen because we just existed. Then we started painting on walls, and then we developed science to decode the very nature of our universe and rationalize the entirety of our own existence. And then, even more importantly, we made a camera. And a camera, unlike a painting, took things with a snap of a finger. And events became less of a thing that we do and more of a thing that we began to project. They became thoughts and feelings. And we no longer got married to get married, he said. We get married to take pictures of us getting married. Kinda like we don't go to concerts to listen to music, we go to hold our phone up and videotape it to share it with our friends. For example, before our parents got social media, we posted whatever we wanted because we felt safe doing such things. But then they got Facebook, and their employers got Facebook, and their parents got Facebook. Now, when we post on Facebook, we post to cater to all these parties, leading us to either post an untrue or embellished thing, or post nothing at all. So it's become a share content kind of thing that emulates their stances and views by adding a layer of detachment from yourself, from the things that you're saying and what is being said. I use an example of a person being at a party. You may go and black out and do regrettable things, but the post you place on Facebook will be a photo beforehand, all dressed up, looking very respectable. And this is what I think media has become. Vilhem touched upon a very prevalent idea that in today's world, all things that are said are just an articulation of thought, and not truly existing in their purest form. For someone to say this is real media, that is a projection of their thought and bias, but in turn, by saying that, they are creating media. And also to say I am correct about anything is a projection of myself, which is also media. I personally think that the internet is a feeling, and is by no means a proper representation of the world. I think that events happen so quickly in today's society that all events have sort of become meaningless, or at least appear so. And is there any resolution to this? I'm afraid there may not be, but to understand that people just project, then one doesn't have to worry so much about trying to understand things that don't have any basis in reality to begin with, and they serve only to be a catalyst to promote thought in a viewer. Just a thought from another person to convince you that their thought is important.